After so many years in forex trading, I have come to discover that so many traders still struggle with finding the best place to take a trade and become profitable. Sometimes they go into the trade too early or they jump in late, and as a result, they are struggling to remain in profit. But in this video, I want to show you exactly how to find a good entry price for any market. Whether you are new to forex trading or you have been trading for so long and you still struggle with finding a very good entry price, then watch this video to the end, because I'll be using the chart before me right now to show you exactly how you identify a good point to take your buy or sell position in any given market. So if you're new to the channel, this is Mobile Trading Academy, where we simplify forex trading, helping traders make money from the forex market with their mobile devices. So without further ado, let me take you through this chart. So here is a 4 hours chart of CHF JPY, and the current market price is right here. So this is the most recent candle right here at 199.86. If you look at the trend from here, we can see that we've been having lower highs and lower lows. Okay, so we are currently in a downtrend. The first thing we are going to do is to draw a trend line to identify that trend that we are having already. So let's do that. I'll pick my trend line. So let's connect the lower highs. Alright, so the first thing has been done by connecting these lower highs. Now you may ask, why am I not connecting these very ones? I will still come to that, but let me explain why I connected these ones first. So these are very obvious points where the market reacted rapidly. Here we were seeing the market move up, and all of a sudden at this point we saw a very clear rejection of price and the price dropped. The same here, the price was rallying upward very aggressively, but got to this point and was quickly rejected. So these 2 points are the major lower highs that we have in this move. We would have counted these, but if I connect these, then I'll be cutting off so many candles. That is why I have to connect these and these, right? So I'll pick another trend line to connect these minor structures. Alright, so I have just connected the minor structure. So I have just done 2 things. The first thing I did was identifying that we are having lower highs and lower lows, which shows that the market is in a downtrend. For me to bring that picture out, we decided to connect those lower highs. First, connecting the major lower highs, which is the major structure, and now connecting the minor ones. Let's still go on to identify some other very important things that will help us decide where to enter a trade in a market like this. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to identify the immediate support and the immediate resistance away from the current market price. So why are we concerned about the immediate support and immediate resistance? The reason is because that is where price will be reacting next. So focus on what is right next to the price, and that is the next support and the next resistance to the price. Let's first identify the next support. And remember, a support in forex trading is like a price floor. For us to identify that price floor, noting that the current market price is right here, we are going to look for key areas where price reversed just below this current market price. So if you look at this point, you will see that right here, the market reversed from here. While it was coming down to this point, there was a rejection. The buyer stepped in here and pushed the price up. So this is a level to consider. And also this is another level. So right now we are going to pick our horizontal line to mark this key support, and that is the immediate support just below the price level. So let's pick our horizontal line and we mark mark that point, right? Right now you see we've marked this point, and you can see that it also coincided with this very level too, so it shows that it is a strong level. At this point it supported the price, at this point it supported the price, at this point also it supported the price, and you can see right at this point it resisted the price. So it is a key level that we have right here. So this is the immediate support that we have. Then the next thing we are going to do is to add immediate key resistance. And remember, the resistance is the price ceiling, where price could get to and will start falling back again because of the influx of sellers. So we are going to identify the immediate key resistance above this current market price. Remember, the current market price is right at this level that we have here. So where is the next resistance? We look at the point where the markets have a drastic rejection. So here is the point where the market was rejected while it was coming down. So here is it. Okay, we've just identified the immediate resistance above the current market price. So that is the current price ceiling that this price will need to deal with. Now we've identified everything. Right now we just need to zoom in and decide what to do. Initially we saw that price was trading below this key level. With this candlestick we saw a recovery of the key level. That means the price now moves above the key level, making us understand that the buyers regained this level, showing bullish trends despite the fact that we're in a downward trend. The next thing is that this descending trend line connecting these minor market structures that we have here. You can see that the market has broken above the trend line with this candlestick. That is a bullish signal. So what does that tell us? That is telling us that we're having increase in bullish momentum or bullish trends in the midst of this downward trend. And what do you do with that? We should be looking at the market retesting this key level and then taking a buy position from that key level that was initially reclaimed by the bulls. You look for a buy opportunity from that point, then you target the next key level, and the next key level is this key level. Note that this falling trend line will be serving as a resistance, so right here you may have to take some profit. This is what you're going to do. You buy from this point, so you put your stop loss just below that key level, and then you take your profit right here. You buy off a support and sell off a resistance. So though this is a downtrend, but we are seeing bullish momentum. So if you're okay with this, so just click this arrow. You can change the lot size to whatsoever thing you're trading. So let's say you want to trade 0.1, you can place 0.1 and then click on place. So right now we can see that the order is set, and here is the order. A 0.1 lot size of CHF JPY to be bought right at this level, and then stop loss is below that level, and that stop loss will be minus $26, and the take profit will be the next key level, which will be giving us $69. And you can see that the risk reward ratio is more than 1:2, close to 1:3. That is exactly how you can identify the best points to take a trade in any market. So if you got value from this video, kindly hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out when I release my next video. Thank you for watching and do have a great time.